you already know, listen to my story. I remember when I was about like 14 in the 8th grade. As you may know, I got a lot of backlash from people around me because I wasn't emotionally intelligent. And this kind of destroyed my perception of myself and slowly brought me anxiety. And today I will teach you how to deal with anxiety. In a previous video of mine, I told you about how to deal with depression. It is a good video, go watch it right now. And in today's video, we are going to talk about how to deal with anxiety. I'm not a master, as you may know. I'm just another guy that has destroyed these anxiety thoughts to the level that I get, I think, once per month, once per, I don't know, 2 weeks, an real anxious thought that I could just destroy by using other techniques that I also talked about in the dealing with depression video. Listen to me, make this video full screen. Subscribe right now because at 100 subscribers I'm making a free school community, skool.com. Not the school that you know, it's a different kind of school. And it will be free courses, free value from me, free comments that you can make and I will respond to them. So just subscribe right now and I'll see you there after I make it 100 subscribers. If you have listened this far, we can get into the video. So anxiety is a thing that stems out more from people, not from actions. In my case, maybe some other people had a rough childhood where they lived they lived in a war zone, but that's not my case. So I'm talking as my case because I know this feeling so much. I remember when I was 12 years old, I was in class and I told something to a girl, like made a fun face. I don't fucking know. Like I just said to her something funny, and immediately she went and told the teacher that I was making funny faces, and the whole class fucking laughed at me. I'm not now trying to say that, oh, what a bad life I had. No, but this is a one small event that changed a little part of me forever in a bad way. And I'm still trying to heal this because it's a weird sensation and I need to write it in my journal that I don't know if you have this, but I usually have this when someone in real life goes after you tell him something important, like you got a girlfriend, you did something bad, they straightly and go and tell someone about what you did in front of you, not even shit talking about you in the front of you. That's a toxic trait of a guy, girl, I don't give a fuck. Please, as the tip of this video, the first tip of this video, do not hang out with toxic people. They will bring your anxiety to the highest level possible. If you hang out with toxic people, takers, fucking retarded guys that play video games and only shit talk about you, speak bad things. Bro, I used to have a friend that was saying things that he imagined. They weren't even real. He talked about me doing things that didn't happen. And these things will trigger your anxiety, will trigger you to close in on yourself, will also trigger depression in some time, but you can manage them. So the best tip for anxiety, do not hang out with toxic people. Be careful when you speak with toxic people or takers because they will take away your energy fucking easily. Sorry, easily. And I'm not saying that, oh yeah, you should cut all your friends off because they're toxic. Cut the worst friends, and you'll see that slowly find better friends. I talk about your friendship group in my whole videos, all of my videos. If your friendship group doesn't even help you grow a little bit, 10%, fucking leave them. You are better off alone. If you hang out with druggies, junkies, smokers, party goers who only drink and do not do anything productive, you lose your life forever. Trust me. Be careful of your entourage. It's a huge part of self improvement. Your entourage. And I wish I could talk about it more. I cannot stress this enough. But you must take care of your social group because they will raise your anxiety by making retarded jokes about you, being fucking subhumans. You'll start becoming a subhuman yourself, making fun of you and other things. Now, on to the next part of this video. I want you to listen closely right now. Imagine a bad event in your life. Imagine one. Yes, I will tell you, sorry, one of my worst events in my life that I have experienced. So, I was outside with two of my friends near my school. They were not from my school, so I didn't know anyone. And a guy came at us, started following us, and telling them about someone that I didn't know. And he seemed like he was drugged. This is like one of the worst stories of my life that I didn't tell anyone almost, and I have almost forgot about it. But you know, he came at us, followed us, I think for 500 meters. We went down a alleyway near a park, and one thing that happened, he took out a knife. We backed away, and some girls came from our group. I used to hang out with them and got him away. We barely escaped this guy that had a knife, and from that day on, it changed a little part of me. This is not a made up story, this is a real story from my life that I have kept away from this channel because I didn't think it was the right kind of story that I should share with you. So imagine how my life would have been, and maybe yours if you ever experienced being threatened by a guy with a knife, if I didn't was in that day with them. I would have lost all of my shyness, all of my anxiety. And also, if that didn't happen, I couldn't ever have learned to manage anxiety. So it's a good part to also learn to manage anxiety. Bro, from my voice. I have this voice cracks, bro. Fuck this shit. But you'll see once you go through these things, you learn how to manage anxiety. That's the second tip. Learn to manage anxiety by staying calm and also trying to avoid these things. Do not go after or speaking with anyone that you see on the street that seems threatening because you'll most likely end up beaten. Be careful about this. You already may know this. This is not a huge tip for you. I'm making this video with no script because I want it to be as controversial as possible. I don't think that's the best word, but as unscripted as possible. This channel is named Kalin Unchanged for a reason because I'm unchanged by a script, by any system. I'm not boasting or anything, but I'm just giving you out the truth of this world, how to deal with depression, anxiety, mental health, lots of problems that are destroying our next generation. There are some people that are trying to kill themselves. Studies on men increasing in killing themselves. Fucking Japan has a epidemic of these suicides. So we must act right now and combat suiciding because it's not a joke. This is not a joke. Anxiety is not a joke. It's not something you can forget. It's something you must fight in order to get your life to a better level. Trust me, if we didn't have this kind of anxiety from social media, from being bullied by retarded toxic people that we must have avoided, our lives would have been completely in another way. We will all be rich, not listening to what social media tells you about rich people. There are lots of lies nowadays about anxiety, and that you must laugh about it. You must forget it. All the junkies tell you that, all the average guys. We are better than them in our tribe, trust me. Right now. Give me your full attention. Make this video full screen if you haven't already. If you have watched this far, I appreciate you a lot. This video is as unfiltered as possible. And just subscribe right now. You'll get a lot of value from me. One thing about anxiety that no one tells you is that seeking help is also important, but not the kind of help that you get from therapists, because they will most likely give you antidepressants. And what antidepressants give you are side effects. We do not want side effects, we want real things, real tactics, not fucking pills that we can take by our mom and hate our lives. Hate our lives after that. So, listen to me. Ways to combat anxiety, like with depression: meditate, journal about your thoughts, experience anxiety more, but in normal levels. Sometimes, or most likely all the times, go past your comfort level. So go sit near a lot of people, go do things that will slowly destroy your anxiety, and you'll see that your life will reward you with lots of confidence and with a better way of living. Trust me, if you listen to what I said in this video and take action from each tip in order, you'll see that your anxiety levels will drop by 50% at least. For me, this advice took years to understand because I always had that ego of thinking, yeah, bro, I'm better, I know better. You do not know better. I do not know better in some things than you, and you do not know better in some things than me because I have experienced them more than you. Trust me, your story is important, my story is important. My story is so bad that if I tell you some things like what I told you today and I never told anyone, you'll most likely find out that I had a bad life. There are some people who live way worse than me, and that's why I'm giving this advice so that lots of people can find it and we can build our group. I'm not trying to sell anything. Already know that. You already know that. I'm just trying to make the world a better place. Teach all men around the world and also women around the world that you can hack your life closer to perfection with small tips and also bigger techniques. And there's a way for you to reach the best life possible if you want and put in the work, because that's all that matters. Sorry. You see, right now I am dealing with my anxiety. I had voice cracks all over this video. I'm not the most perfect guy at English. I'm not from an English speaking country. Imagine if I let my anxiety thoughts of my classifying these videos of my bad English, of looking like shit. I don't look like a looks max. I do not look like a 10 out of 10 guy. I do not have the best speaking capabilities, and I still do these videos for you because you most likely need this. If you have found this video, you are most likely dealing with depression. You are the same as me, dealing with depression, anxiety. I used to deal with these thoughts, and now I have almost cut them off, but I still need to improve. So watch this video, take what you can. I will still improve from now on. You will still improve from now on if you are watching this type of videos. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you watching this. My name is Kalin, unchanged. My mission is to spread the message that there is a hack to everything in life. Till the next time, hack your way closer to perfection. And remember that we are a tribe of young men trying to revolutionize the next step of self improvement 2.0, I call it. And at 100 subscribers, I am making a free school community, skool.com. Subscribe today, and I'll see you in the next video. Fight depression, bro. It's worth it.